Welcome to Attican Plays Pharaoh, A New Era. Alright, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 1, Episode 44 of our playthrough of Pharaoh, A New Era as we play through the campaign missions. We are on Rowarty. This is part 4 of our look at Rowarty, which is, as I've said multiple times before, the last mission in the Pharaoh campaign series. On the military side, there is one called Hitam Sinisret, which would be the counterpart, our choice, if we decide to go that way, which is a big-time city builder. This one's big-time military, but it's also city builder, and it's also monument builder, and everything else under the sun. So, we have just put in our tax office and started taxing folks. And we've started selling, we started with entertainment. So we've got entertainment going out here to all of our blocks. And I want to step this up a little bit and start buying pottery because we doubled up our pottery capability so we'd have more pottery. And now we can start buying pottery at our bazaars and distributed it to our population. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to fix a mistake I had out here on this block out here. I got ahead of myself, I think, and I put beer, and I really didn't want to do that. And this guy here is going out to get beer, and I actually don't want him to do that. I think I'm just going to have him just sit for a minute. Okay. So the other thing I did was I goofed this up. I said I was counting these. I remember saying 8, but it wasn't 8. It's really 7. Now it's 6. So we've got 6. These produce 500 and something. Or no, the brickyards produce 500 and something, so they need 500 and some clay. The clay produces about 750, so you can have more of these than these. And 7 to 5 is really a good ratio. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I took that 1 out because I want to move them over a little bit away from this, just for the beauty's sake. We don't have to have them crammed right in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want a lot of that. Let's see. How many of these can we get away with? So how many has got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 would be 5 to 14 of these. Okay, we could do 14 brickworks. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to have a lot of brickworks because I want to get working on our monuments. The storage yard right here was to accept the bricks, but I'm going to move it. I want to move it more over this way, make it a little easier to get to. Let's move it like right here. And we're going to accept all bricks. Now the bricks will work at that might be a little long for some of these, but the bricks, as long as they're within 28 tiles, will work at 100% efficiency. Yeah, that's too far. I've overdone it. Never mind. We'll put it here. If it'll fit, we'll put it pretty much back where it was. All right. Accept all bricks. Okay. So these should all be very efficient. They should have plenty of clay feeding them. And I'm going to put another one of these, getting all straw. Okay, so we've got straw. We've got a lot of my farms out here. A lot of, what do you call them? Grain farms. And we could even double up on that to an extent by having we could have grain farms, even in the bad areas, you're still going to produce 100 straw, right? So even if you have like a one that produces very, very little grain, you can still produce straw out of this kind of poor inundation. We've got some flax farming, we've got some beer. We've doubled up on our pottery, so the next thing we want to do, how are we going to populate? Well, the other thing I want to do is get ahead on these. Every time I restart, reload the next episode. I don't know where we are with Seth, so we're going to do one to Seth, and we're going to have. Let's just double check our military, make sure we're happy. Military. Okay, we've got 5 archer forts. We've got room in the sense of theoretically you can have 6 forts, but let's equip those guys. Okay, but having a place to put them is a different story because, again, we're not using global recruiting, so we can't just fire them off somewhere else and put a ferry landing here and have everything work. It just won't. That's not how it goes. So we have to be able to recruit from a house. So now we just did all that work with the bricks. Let's we'll think about a fort later. But in fact, one way we can figure out can we put it down another fort is we could put down figure out where our monuments are going to go, right? And really only have 2 places that I can see to do it. Right here and right up here, potentially right in here. Actually right in here is not bad either. Let me think about that. May have to rethink what I was going to do. Alright. So here's the plan and if you remember, our plan calls for us to get our housing to fancy residence for most of them, right? And so to do that, we need a second type of food. We could grow lettuce, but we're running out of ability to get up to these efficiently to these farms. So what I think I'd like to do is plan on meat. We can make. We have cattle ranches, okay. So and then you need straw. Well, we're going to be gulping down lots of straw right now with these bricks. In fact, we'll be lucky to have enough of it. And in fact, I'm saying that, and I know it's true. So let's just go up here. 3, 4. And we're literally not going to care if they're. We can have some that are irrigated, but we really, honestly, don't care. They do need roads. I'm talking about irrigation. We don't care if they're irrigated or not. Can't get off there. I think we can get out. No. We can get it in here, I guess. And you can go... like that. Okay. All right, and now these, you can see the fertility is 48%, but it should produce 100 straw just the same. It'll give us some grain and 100 straw. So there's 1, 2, so we laid down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 more farms that are going to give us at least, the 900 straw and a little bit of grain probably. Now, we want to expand our farming for the barley, so we want to double up our beer just like we did the pottery, so that we can start getting beer in and to help evolve our housing. So why don't we go over here and see if we can't do something with farming over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Road like that, and an irrigation ditch like this. And I think let's see, this 1, 2. I think this will get that actually. So that gives us 4 more of these. We could probably even put flax in here. 1, 2. Yeah, we could. We could put 1, 2, 2. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's overdo the barley instead. We'll put barley. We should put it back as far as we can. 1, 2. And then we can just have our road cross. Well, this is the interesting thing. The road, I've said this before, I think. The road can't cross the ditch, but the ditch can go under the road. So we have to go delete and delete and build our road like this and this. And then build our ditch back. There we go. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we could probably put a 7th one. Yeah, if we wanted to. We could fit a 7th one in here, I believe. Maybe. Can you go there? No, you can't. You can't. If we go up here like this, I think we can get another one in there. Put one here. Of course we can't. Of course we can't. Never mind. That'll do. So that'll be plenty of barley. And that will allow us to double up our beer production. You can see we're not keeping up with what we have already, but I just don't want to get in I don't want to put these down and then not have enough barley coming in. I'd rather overproduce than under. And then the same thing with the flax. Let's see, where are we? Still have some unemployment. Probably wouldn't hurt to have another work camp here since we put in all those farms. Okay. And it would probably be a wise thing if we can find space for it to have something over here that accepts the straw, just to get them coming out of here. And then have the one over here that is these two over here are getting. Now, they would hold 30, 60, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We only got like 45-ish farms for grain anyway, so this will probably work actually. What else we got? Okay, we've stepped up our beer production, so why don't we buy beer? And buy beer. Beer and go over here and go right back to buying beer. And then we're going to have this go off and get a quarter yard of beer. And I need to see, let's see, do we have any requests? Nothing now. Notice also our kingdom rating sucks. Going to I think when we get the beer in, we're going to evolve our housing some more. We are, by the way, going to need a courthouse here. This one doesn't have a courthouse, so we'll put it in the courthouse. We'll find our police station right there, take it out and replace it with a dentist. Okay, and then okay, Okay, this one already has a dentist and a courthouse. And this one is missing a courthouse. And I want to put the courthouse, these kind of straight blocks, when they're not loops, are better, honestly. I prefer loops, but I really do love these little straight blocks too. And I think what I'd like to do though is have, if you're going to have services, they need to be at one end or the other, because when they're in the middle, sometimes you get this thing where the walker goes out this way and can never make it all the way down there. But if they start near the end, even if they go the short way first, they typically can go all the way to the other end, right? So we're going to try to load up our services on the ends as best we can. So that'll go there. And I think we're done with the gods, aren't we? Don't we have our whole setup? Yeah, we've got our 4 temples and 9 shrines. That'll take care of Osiris all the way to 7,000. Same with Ta, and Seth, of course, is good to 10,000 because we have the temple complex. So we need a dentist down on this one, so we'll take out, make sure that's an apothecary. Yep. We'll take out that police station because now we have the courthouse, and we'll put in the dentist over here. So that gives us courthouse, dentist on these 3. Now what about over here? You have, that's a dentist right there. That's apothecary. Yep. They already have. They have. Okay, so all 4 of our blocks have dentist, the dentist courthouse combo. So we're good on that. Now this courthouse is right in the middle. That might be a problem. We'll watch it and see if it works. And look at this. We can't even store all of our grain. I assume that's a grain. Yeah, that's grain. We need more storage for. When I was editing the last video, I noticed that I'd forgotten the fire for this out here, and meant to fix it. Of course, forgot, and naturally it was on the verge of burning down anyway. Let's go here and here. Let's go accept all grain. Accept all grain. And there we lost some. They drowned. It's a shame to not take it all in. But that's nice though. We're getting some really good farming going now. And see, here's all that straw coming. Now, they got a long haul, but they can make it. They'll come down here and give us straw, which will keep these brickworks busy. We've got lots of brickworks going. Now, what does that mean, though? Okay, here we go. We've got... Now, I could have sworn we just looked and it didn't have anything. I could be wrong. So we've got 2 land route battles. One at 6 months, one at 9 months. So what we're going to have to do is send these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to send them all to Kadesh. And when they come back, we'll turn them right back around and send them to Kerma. And I kind of don't know where we are on these blessings, so come on, Seth. Help us out. It's real. The first one especially, we must have that extra blessing from that first one. Okay, Osiris is going to give us a double harvest, so we're going to have plenty of grain. I kind of like, I'd like to get a little more down here. I'd like to do another get all here. And maybe even because we're doing a lot, I'd like to have another one here, a get all grain. So we make sure we keep food in these down here for our various sites to hold it. Now look at this. This is good. We got our apartments. Yeah, we can't send through there. All right, there's far off. Good. That's phew. And we're just going to keep going with this. Okay, we're getting all of these. Now our papyrus, yeah, look at this. Our papyrus is pretty good. Let's go ahead and add a couple more of these. We do have unemployment, don't we? Yeah. And let's get into education. So let's go with a school down here at this end, and a school. I'd like to put the school near the end here. So need to keep this one for this recruiting. We need to keep this one for this recruiting. So let's get rid of that house right there and replace it with a scribal school. Okay. So that's 2, and then we can go over here. We can put it right on the end. And according to it, it's going to come out in the block properly, so I'm going to trust that. So that's 3 of them, and then we'll go over here and put down one over here. And we'll tell this storage yard to go get quarter yard of papyrus. Now look at all that. Okay, now I got to stop. Okay, now we got to stop and do the main thing here that I want to get done this time actually is plan our monuments. So we've got 2 decent spaces to build in. So I'm thinking mausoleum up here, like that. See that dark red there where it won't place? That's because of the trees. Yeah, in fact, we can confirm that and get rid of those trees and put it down. Yeah, that looks good. It'll go right there. In fact, it'll go right there. Might be better. So if that's true, that block right there, I think, was the line. Let's just find out. Yeah, so right there will be our mausoleum. And a mausoleum is, well, we'll just look. It's going to go like that. We need to come up 1, 2, 3 more. Then go across. I think it's 9. I think it's 8 wide. I think it's 22 by 8 measurement. So, yep, sure enough. And then we're going to come down this side like this. And let's just see, how long is this? This is 22 and 9's 31. That would be the end of a block. And we'll think of this as 2 blocks. A housing block, believe it or not, and a storage yard block, basically, in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a storage yard here that's going to accept all sandstone. Okay? Then we're going to go up here and we're going to actually set up a housing block. We're going to put a little road right there. And let's go ahead and do it. And put a juggler's booth, believe it or not. And then we're going to put fire, architect, police, physician, apothecary, it won't click. Oh, there. Sorry. Apothecary. Oh, water. Water and food. We are going to feed it. I don't like using junk housing, even for this. This is temporary housing, by the way. Okay, this is absolutely temporary. But I don't want to have junk, so we are going to feed these folks. That's about it. And see, they have basic services, health care, food and water. We'll give them a god. Now, our gods are all done, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll give them a temple to Seth, and then we're going to put a house out here at the end of it. And we're going to put a roadblock here, and that will be a little housing block, a little feeder housing block. And then around this, we're going to put, let's see now, how much do we have left here? Let's see, that's 4, 5, 13, 14, 24, 31. That's, didn't mean to do that. That's about as far as we want to go. So let's put we're going to need architect and fire, and then we're going to put storage yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. We're actually going to need 8. Yeah, we're going to need 8. So these guys are going to be get sandstone, 7 of them. What did I do? I don't know what I did right there. I must have clicked down here or something. Get sandstone. Get all sandstone. Get all sandstone. We'll skip that one and come up to the rest of these. And then this one is actually going to be except all wood. And if we can fit it, we're going to put in, well, first we're going to put in a little juggling booth. It won't fit. Neither one will fit. All right, so our wood one is going to be get all wood. Get a quarter. Okay. And I tell you what, we're not even going to worry about the wood just yet. We've got our 7. These 7 plus one, the one down here that accepts. That's 8 sandstone, which is what we need to get our original, our 240 we need to place this. So we're going to put in a little temporary juggler school out here. And all these can get housing from this, get people from this. And the juggler will go down through here to that booth, and that'll give him enough to get up to an ordinary cottage. And what I've left out here is what I don't like. Doggone. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to redesign this a little bit. This could be better. Could still be better. We'll put a warehouse right here. It gets a quarter yard of straw or grain. So now we can give water, and we can feed people. And we can actually there. And I swear, I'll get it here in a minute. There's your housing. Your road can go right there. You don't even need this. Whoops. Okay, so you got 3, 7, and some entertainment. I said this could be better. It's not really even any better. But it's okay. It's okay. And workers. Yeah, we got plenty of unemployment. People are immigrating, they idolize us, we're making money, we seem to be producing lots of food now. Okay, that's one side, that's the sandstone. Now the other side is probably even tougher to figure out, or to make it work, but here's what we're going to do here. We're going to get rid of some trees. Like this. And we're going to have a road that comes down like this, misses that. Maybe like so, and see if we can put a medium mud brick pyramid right there. And we can. And we can just circle it. We're going to come up one from, I guess we could go right through that thing. They seem to work, I think they work right through it. So this is going to come up like that. Around the back of it. Okay, so we've got a recruiting block there for that monument. And as soon as we connect the road, well, actually it's connected now because of this connection. We'll want a connection over here too. And we can cut that off. Okay, so we got this little thing still going on. So what we're going to want to do is obviously start working on digging this thing out And we're also going to start bringing over bricks. So I think we'll just go like this. 1, 2, 3. And this will be get all bricks. Get all bricks. Get all bricks. So we're making them over here. This is going to, and it's already filled up. Then we're going to start bringing them over here. We're going to start digging this out. We're going to put in fire and architecture before I forget it. Like here and here. And that's going to be the big one, and that's assuming that this one will fit in here. And it won't fit. Well, it will fit. It'll fit right here. We'll take these out. So what we're going to do with these is say, okay, you're gone, you're gone. And that's gone. And now let's see if it will fit. Yeah, it'll fit right here when the time comes. Okay, so let's cut. So you're going to still recruit going up this way. We're going to cut this off right here. So this is a nice little recruiting loop. And then this can still come up here to recruit. And we're going to relocate our other two entertainment buildings. Down here. We're going to see if we can't put a conservatory. Good, it'll fit right there. And a juggler school right there. Okay, good. We got protection. We beat Kadesh. Now our guys are back. Looking good, getting lots of experience. Now we need to send them right back out into the field to Kerma. And we need to keep on ordering those festivals. So how are we looking up through here? Haven't quite gotten the food all the way up through here. Okay, that's to violate the city. We really want the away game blessing. Here you can see we're starting to work on this monument. And we're getting bricks over here ready to be used. We saved Kerma, good deal. And is anything happening up here? There, we finally got some people here, so we'll start staffing this. Now we have a trade route to Kerma. Let's see what that means. Hopefully something good. They sell ivory. They'll buy jewelry and linen. That's good. We'll open up that trade route. Well, it's a land route, so we don't have to do anything to our system here. We should be getting all this staffed, and this guy should run and get grain. Why isn't he? Oh, there he is. He is. See him running through there, through the reeds. There we go. I did say buy grain, didn't I? I did not. Buy grain. There we go. It's probably desirability, yep. So we'll put, give it a garden. That's enough. There we go. So now we've got a little ordinary cottage here to house these, to feed these buildings, and we can get all our sandstone pulled up here. And this one here, you can see everything's working except this guy right here is probably desirability. Yep. He doesn't like that storage yard right next to him. And we haven't popped that water right there. We'd like to do that. So let's go to beauty and get a large monument and put it right there. There we go. That took care of both those problems. Oh yeah, I haven't rebuilt this. Now see, we don't, all these dance studios, we don't even need dance to get our guys up to a good level, but we'll put that back. We need it for our culture rating eventually. Okay, so this block looks very, very good. Our brick production looks great. This is starting to work. They have staff. And I don't know, did I start importing sandstone? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Importing to maintain 240. Now, we're also going to need to import limestone. I'm going to import it. Let's do, let's see, 60, 90, 96. 96. That's 3 storage yards. So we're going to put 1 storage yard right here to accept limestone. And we're going to go over here and put in 1, 2, and these are going to get limestone. And here we can see a little problem right here. What's their problem? They're not getting the school. The school's right there. I don't know why it wouldn't get out there. Because it goes a little bit this way and it won't quite reach them, it looks like. Yeah, let's see if we have a view for that. Overlay, education, teachers. Yeah, see, he just won't, he keeps coming out and going that way. They seem to always come out the same way, which I honestly did not think they did in the original game. I thought they would sometimes come out other ways. We don't have any requests. Yeah, see, the same thing here. But you know, we're going to end up needing more schools later anyway, probably for our culture rating. So I'm not going to worry about it for right now. And I'm not going to chase the culture rating right yet. We'll lay some of the foundations for it, but we're not going to chase it. We're just trying to get our housing evolved up to where we got decent housing. These guys won't evolve because of those forts. That makes sense. The forts are pretty nasty, desirability-wise. So what we can do is just put some large... we can just put 1, 2, 3, 4. There, I took care of that. Eventually the food will get all the way down here. It should. Okay. There we go. So now we've got lots of bricks ready to go. We're starting to build our monument. We know where we're going to put our other pyramid. And are we getting anything up here? Here comes a ship. Maybe it'll give us some sandstone. There we go. Right on cue. So we're getting sandstone in here. And look at all these cart guys heading down there to grab it. So they grab all the sandstone, take it back up to our storage area for sandstone, and we're good to go. And we could be accumulating even more bricks, I suppose. And do we have some unemployment? It's funny, sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and drag some more bricks down here. Let's do get all bricks. Get all bricks. Okay. And let's just stop right there. That was great progress. We have seen a little bit of a hole in our crooked straight block design, where we're having a little trouble with the coverage. We'll work on that eventually. Right now, I'm very happy with it. Well, here, look at this one. This one works perfectly all the way. This one here probably needs food, but I'm assuming it can be reached since that one can be reached. So I think it's just a matter of the bazaar lady having enough time to get up there. All right, so yeah, looking good, looking good. We're still surviving, and we're now ready to build our monuments. So this right here, and setting that up and starting the import of the sandstone should be done as early as possible, because it definitely is going to slow us down. We can only import 25 a year, and that means 10 years it's going to take us just to lay down the start of it, and probably almost another 10 to get it done. But I was really more worried about some of the theory and some of the things that we're learning from this, especially with the new patch, with the new culture stuff. And we'll probably start looking at our culture in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Pharaoh, A New Era video. Thank you.